Elizabeth is excited, not only the fact that her birthday is 2 days away, come closer, silly goose, but you have got a loose tooth, you got a tooth wiggle. Show everybody. Your first tooth, right? Yeah? And then the tooth fairy comes, and then you get money.
And I can spend it on toys.
Yeah. What do we truly know about the Tooth Fairy? She, or he, honestly is kind of a mystery. If you have a little one, chances are they'll probably be telling you about the Tooth Fairy before you tell them about the Tooth Fairy. All right, Elizabeth just said, Daddy, I think my tooth fell out. Let's see. There it is. There it is, your first tooth. Let's see, honey. Here, show Daddy your tooth. Huh? Where are you going? Bye. But the Tooth Fairy might actually be harder to pull off than, say, Santa Claus. Here's why. We're going to take a look here. Let's see. There it is. Your first tooth. Your first tooth is gone. How excited are you? Yeah, are you excited? Now a big girl tooth is going to grow in there. That's awesome. Look at that. You turn 6, a few days later, bam, you lose your tooth. So awesome. Actually, I think the Easter Bunny is a little harder to pull off. And here's why. Trying to convince a child that a bunny is roaming around your yard, say in the middle of the night, dropping colored eggs. First of all, how do you explain colored eggs? They pop out of its backside. He painted them the night before. That one's a little tougher. To be honest with you, we never opened that can of worms with Elizabeth. We just colored eggs and yeah, just had fun with that. We never brought up the Easter Bunny. Just, yeah. Santa Claus. That one's interesting. You got this jolly, cookie-loving, present-giving, happy fella that shows up to your house once a year. That's a little easier to pull off, to be honest with you. The problem with us is we have this small little cottage without a fireplace. So Elizabeth's asked, well, Daddy, how does Santa Claus come to the house? And I've said, well, of course, I have to leave the door unlocked. That's the only other option, sweetheart. But the Tooth Fairy, and here's the dilemma. You've got this fairy with wings that shows up at your house and puts money under the pillow when your child has lost its tooth, obviously. The problem with that is, if you give, say, $1, okay, kid's got what, 20 teeth? You're looking at 20 bucks. Now see, when I was a kid, I got a quarter a tooth. I made the mistake of giving her $5. $5 for a tooth. Yeah. 20 teeth, 20 plus teeth, $5. We're looking at an investment of over $100. Yeah. However, did you know in different countries there are different traditions? In China and other Asian countries, they actually have the tradition where if you lose a top tooth, you throw it under the house on the ground. If you lose a bottom tooth, you throw it on the roof. Okay, I don't know how you're getting money from that, but that's their tradition. Let me see, what other traditions are there? Well, in Europe and in South America, there really isn't a fairy. It's a mouse. It's a tiny little mouse. And then you've got the Vikings. Vikings did a little different. They used to get the teeth of children and wear them around their neck, and they would go into battle because it would bring them good luck. I don't see us doing that now. In England in the old days, children were instructed to actually burn their teeth to prevent hardship in the afterlife. So, yeah. Hey guys, so Elizabeth is asleep and she forgot, but I'm remembering. This is her tooth. She lost her tooth today, her first tooth ever. We've got to go put it under the pillow because the tooth fairy is coming tonight. So Elizabeth fell asleep on the couch. Daddy's going to go put this underneath the pillow, and then we're going to put her to bed. Okay, so here's the tooth. We're going to go put this in bed real quick. There's Teddy. We're going to slip it up under here. There it is. There's her tooth. Alright. And then we're going to go get Elizabeth. This girl is passed out. Elizabeth, Punka, we gotta take Mommy to the bus stop. You ready, honey? You ready? Yeah? Hey, I put your tooth under the pillow last night. Did you get anything? Did you look to see? You got money. You got money. Punka. Nice. Oh. Yay. Yeah? You had dreams? Alright, silly. Let's take Mommy. Quick story about Igor. So, when Igor came to this country, he was still young enough. He was about 10 years old. So, he had lost a tooth. And me being kind of a new father, I completely forgot about the tooth fairy. And so when he had asked his mom the next morning, hey, what happened to the tooth fairy? And then he asked me, hey, I guess the tooth fairy didn't bring anything. I had said, I don't think the Polish tooth fairy had contacted the American tooth fairy and let him know that you moved here. So I apologize for that. And thank goodness, that was actually his last tooth that he lost. Well, I obviously can't have Elizabeth watching this vlog. But someday she'll look back at this when she's older, and she'll say, thanks, Dad. Thanks for making this. Thanks for giving me memories of the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, all the above. And I do it because my parents did that for me. And I appreciate that. And I have fond memories, and I know that she'll have fond memories of this as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Take care. trying to do a vlog.